Hey y'all, I'm gonna try to fix somebody else's mistake here. Previous guy that worked on this truck used a radiator hose to try to get fuel into the tank, and the previous guy, yeah, it happens to be me. It's worked for a couple years, but I would like to make something better. My problem is I put an 87 fuel tank in it because it was baffled. I went EFI. The 87 fuel tank has a 1 3/4 filler neck. The original tank has an 1.5 neck, and I just couldn't find anything that worked. So I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna try to piece it together. We'll see if it works. In case you're interested, my parts list: a 2" 90, another 2" 90, an 1 1/4 45, a 2" barb fitting, and a 2" to 1 3/4 barb fitting, and a 2" filler neck. So I'm hoping I can bend and fold and make all these come together and work. Okay, got the filler neck, old filler neck out. I'm working on an 81, if it matters. First thing I noticed, the mounting holes aren't going to line up. You can kind of see, let's see, it's kind of sitting that way, and then the screws don't really line up. So we'll just have to drill some holes in this, run a couple screws through it, and see what happens. Filler neck mounted. Had to drill a couple holes and ran a couple self-tapping sheet metal screws in it. No big deal. But now we have a 2" filler neck. So all we got to do is tie that into the 1 3/4 gas tank neck. You can actually see where some of the gas has been sloshing out and leaking, which is what led me to do this. Let me see if we can get some stuff fitted up, cut, and see what it's going to look like. I don't know which way I want to start. Start down here, start up there. I don't know. I think no matter what, I'm going to have to cut a bunch off of each. Maybe I'll start down there. See how much I need to cut off to make that bend. I don't know. Let's start somewhere. There it is. 2" 90, 2" coupling, 2" 90, 2" to 1 3/4 coupling, and then the 1 1/4 45 all cut down in shape. In fact, I might go ahead and pull this out so you guys can get a good look at it, but I think this is going to work fine. Plenty of clearance. Very nice. let me get this out, throw it on the tailgate, I'll show you what it looks like. So, you can see what I had. Old raggedy radiator hose, which I know you're not supposed to use for fuel, but it worked. I wouldn't advise it. Into this guy. A couple fittings, and replace the filler neck. I think this whole thing, probably $110, $115, all stuff off the internet, of course. Had to cut a bunch of hose off to make it work. There's all my pieces. But I shouldn't have to worry about fuel leaks, and I can actually fill up at a reasonable pace now, because you know, you used to have to hold the handle just right to do it. Anyway, slap this back on, put my wheel back on, all will be well.